something funky.
Funky! Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Wacky Wednesday, another Wacky Wednesday. And that was an interesting one because, okay, somehow my picture isn't right. Let me fix it. Thanks. Okay, looks better. It's a bit in an angle, but whatever. I don't know what's happening here. Something is just not right here. And guessing the problem, but whatever. You can see me. I hope you can hear me too. I have to find Facebook Live because this is not an easy one. Let me see. Facebook is not on my computer anymore. Hey, Stefan, good to see you, man. Please tell me that you can hear me. I don't see the live though. I mean, I see there is the live. Hey, Lucy. Okay, now I see the live.
Bit of a battle. My camera wasn't working and I couldn't get on.
But you are here and we started in time.
I thought if I go live and we just wing it as far as we go, all that can possibly happen is it goes completely wrong, isn't it?
Nothing went wrong. We are good.
See, it can either go completely wrong or it can just work itself out. It works itself
come
out.
on, it's about us. It's working out. Yeah. It's always perfect. We didn't see each other before the stream. I was sitting here and waiting, and I was like, maybe we're gonna speak, and I was like, I wanna go to PB for this. I don't wanna leave the camera because then you see me. You see my chat, and you don't know what's happening. So I don't wanna mess up anything. I can hold it till the end of the show. So no worries. And then suddenly the stream started, and I was like, okay, here we go. Everything is fine. I sent out the notification, so I hope people are coming. And let me see. Hey, let's try. Good to see you, man. Stu, also, Dave, Charlie. Yeah, nice to see you guys. So, do we have any guests for tonight or not? Hey, Mephisto.
It doesn't look like we've got any guests tonight. Everybody's a little bit quiet, took the night off.
Quiet. All right. No worries. Still, we're going to have a little Wacky Wednesday because it's a Wednesday when I'm free and I'm just happy to be here.
If anybody does want to join the stream, throw me a message. I'll chuck you the link.
All right. I have some stuff anyway that I want to do in the stream. This is from Alexandria. It came from the US and I don't think I'm going to make any video out of this one because normally these are not really video worthy stuff. Wait, focus. So it's like chili beans kind of stuff.
Roasted beans with sriracha.
Yes. High protein super snack, which I think it sounds good.
Adele did as she went out the door there. She sounded as though they were impressive.
Nice one. But I don't want to do. Is it here, guys? I won this habanero lime in Prague. This habanero lime. This is nuts, regular nuts, nothing special. But this is the worst spicy nuts I ever tried. I'm really sorry for Chili Doctor. This is the worst nuts with chili I ever tried. Of course, I finished the first one. You can't feel the habanero taste. You can't feel the lime taste. It's just nuts with some weird aftertaste and some mild chili. Of course, mild for me. I can imagine some people are saying it's hot, but this is no lime taste. There's I was missing the lime. I love chili lime. This is one of the best combination ever. This one, no lime. It's just on the label. There is lime, but nowhere else. Unfortunately, I'm not gonna open this one. I just finished the box I opened on Saturday. I finished it today, and I'm a nut junkie. I love nuts.
I'm a nut junkie.
Yeah. Also, I have the special tincture. You won't see much. It says there can be one. I think that's what it says. It's from the. It's hard to read. It's from the How you call it? I'm stupid. I wanted to say too fast. You know, there's the movie and the series, the Highlander or so.
There can be only one.
Yeah, there can be only one. Okay, yeah, this is there can be only one. That's what it say. So Leszek made this extremely super crazy good tincture. It's tasty. It's hot. He used all their tincture, rest of the other tinctures, new one, and I'm pretty sure he used some kind of magic. I don't know what I don't want to know what kind, but I'm pretty
It's
sure
a kind of magic.
there is kind of magic in this bottle. I already tried, not much. It's burning crazy. It has so good lemon taste.
Since we're
Like,
on the theme of these, you should just down the whole bottle. At the end of the day, who wants to live forever?
sorry again.
I said, since we're on the theme of the
Yeah.
Highlander and the Queen songs, you might as well just down the bottle, because who wants to live forever?
Like, oh. Yeah, you know, if you want to live forever, you don't drink this for one shot. I already tried this. Need a thing called the
The Kurgan. Yeah, that is a good name for a tink. I agree with that one, James.
Yeah, there we go. Okay, I got the just checked up the comments.
The tink that tears your throat out.
Yeah, this does. This is epic. Like I really have no idea how this is. This is like I might say this is the best tincture I ever tried, because it has the good heat, it has a good taste, it has everything. I mean, it's probably not the hottest. I have to do a full dropper to see if it's the hottest. Probably not. But taste-wise, heat-wise, like it has everything that you need in a good tincture. And there is only one bottle ever produced, is this one, and he gave it to me, and I was like, oh no, there is only one. I don't want to open it. And like, of course, half a minute later, I was like, I want to try, and I was like, anybody want to try? This is super hot. Of course, not many people were brave enough to try, but anyway, I have more. So I gotta do not the full one because I'm not really prepped for much chilies, and Leszek gave me tons of peppers. That was xenomorph peppers as well, and there was like 2 xenomorph peppers that had a little black spot on it, so I had to finish it quick. I tried first the 2021. It was hot, not so good taste. I mean, for me, for my taste, it should be somewhere between Reaper and Moruga, but it's more the Reaper direction. Also, it gets the worst part of the Reaper, but it's just my taste, so you don't have to take my word. And it was hot. It was a good one. The day after I felt it worked on my stomach. Nothing really special, but I felt it that like it had a little discomfort. And yesterday I tried the other one, Xenomorph 2023. He's trying to get every year a better one. I have to tell you guys, the 2023 made me cry. Not literally, but I posted the picture on Facebook and Instagram as well, wherever you can see it. My eyes. It said everything. It was hot. And I took it like I came home really late. We did some stuff with my wife. I totally forget that I have to eat that pepper. There's like no more waiting. I have to finish it because of the black spot. I don't want to make it rotten. He was kind. He brought me the peppers. I want to try them all. I want to give feedback. That's why I got it. So I was like, I have to eat it anyway. So like around midnight, I just, okay, whatever. I'm going to take the pepper. Like 2 minutes later, I was just like, my wife was laughing hard. It was like, are you really stupid that like at midnight you got something really spicy and you can't breathe right now? I was like, yeah, that was a fresh pepper. You seriously took a fresh pepper at midnight just to suffer? I was like, yeah. I was like, my good friend of me just gave me the pepper. Like he wants my feedback. And she was laughing and she said, you are stupid. I was like, I know, like, but it's a good burn. It just tastes awful, but it's a good burn. I couldn't talk for like a few minutes. We had some stuff to talk about. I couldn't say what I wanted. I was just lying next to her. It was like, she was laughing and playing on her phone until I could finally say what I actually wanted. This part, of course, nothing related to the chili, but it was like, It was a long burn. It was like so big difference between 2021 and 2023. It was like it was crazy. I mean, the difference. 2020 the taste was also, I think, worse than the 2021 for my taste. It went to this I can't even find a good word what direction, but it's like it's not it wasn't really anymore the Reaper kind, but it was like more sour maybe. I don't know, it was a bit weird for me. I like more the sweeter peppers if I have to eat a fresh pepper, or like the sweeter directions. But anyway, it was fine. I had the good burn that I wanted. So I had my fun. I could give the feedback. Leszek, he said he's happy also with his result of the 2023 Xenomorph. And I think I have 2 of the 2022. But maybe Leszek gonna... Hey, Alexandria, you want to join for a little tincture? I saw your Instagram live. I saw that you had a really tough burn. But if you want just few drops, join. You got the link and let's go. So yeah, that was a funny round, and I just forgot what I wanted to say. Also, I probably you already know, guys. Of course, I posted in Nuke. I won the Ice Bucket Chili Thing competition in Prague, which is really crazy one. I will tell you the story. That was like one of the most amazing moments of my life after losing virginity. I'm not saying this here, but whatever. That was like...
I need to ask you some questions about that one, because that was really interesting.
I have the full story, and my friends told me after that I was like so rude at the end of the competition, so rude, but it worked out perfectly fine. I will tell you the whole story also, but I have to show you something. I got so many chilies. I got like sushi making it and everything. I'm really happy. I got this chili. I have no idea what's this. I will try and I will let you know next week, because I'm not opening it today for sure. I got this one. This is barbecue chili. It says barbecue chili. I tried. I don't know who is the maker. This is the worst barbecue sauce I ever tried. It's just not. This one is just not good. If you see this anywhere, like, I'm not recommending to try. Of course, go for it. Maybe it's your taste, but it just doesn't bring me anything that reminds to barbecue. Nothing close to barbecue. So it's of course I'm gonna finish it because it's chili, and it says 4 out of 5.
Who made this one?
But I think actually it's 1 out of 5. So it should be they just changed, because there is like, I didn't even feel the heat, like nothing. That was my first chili today when I tried this one. No heat. Sorry, what was the question?
Who made this one?
I have no idea. It's like chilimaga.com.
Even though you didn't taste the
It's
heat,
Czech Republic.
what was the flavor like?
Actually, I have to go other round, because the smell it get close to the barbecue, that I would say like, oh, it's not gonna be bad. It feels like tomato and sugar. It's like tomato and sugar, and like I don't really feel any spice or anything that makes me wanna put this on a barbecue. It
sounds like something that you'd more use as a glaze, whilst you barbecue, and you'd brush it on and then let it bake a bit, and then
maybe, but there is like, I don't feel much spice either. It's just sweet tomato, like super sweet tomato. There are like tons of things in it. I see, of course, it's in Czech, so I don't know what, but it feels just too sweet for anything. I mean, in barbecue, but like if I have a big box of fries, it's something that I can just just like dip in.
That's
sauce.
what Charlie's just said. It sounds like ketchup.
Yeah, it's way closer to ketchup than barbecue sauce, but the ketchup has a bit different taste. This one, okay, I understand. This is like ketchup, a barbecue ketchup. Okay, if you can imagine, a barbecue ketchup is this one. It's not really bad. I'm only saying it's bad because it says barbecue chili and it doesn't give me the barbecue feeling. That's why it's bothering me. If they would say it's like chili ketchup, like homemade chili ketchup, I'm like, well, it's a really nice one. But not for barbecue. So that when I said worst, I mean in barbecue category, not in chili sauces. I taste way worse chili sauces. It's for the barbecue category.
And that's without going anywhere near a B&M.
Yeah, great on meatballs, yeah, or spaghetti. Yeah, that I can imagine. But the problem is that I'm missing the heat. Like it says 4 out of 5, and like even though I was drinking it alone now, nothing. Like seriously,
Dave, dude.
Hey Dave, it's like hey baby, it's just nothing. Like no heat. Really, really mild. You know, in my throat, I feel like maybe yesterday I ate some spicy. That's the feeling I got it from.
Sounds like your average supermarket sauce to me, to tell you the truth.
Yeah. It tastes like this. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. It's getting close. Also, okay, I'm not gonna say the name because it's a family-friendly stream, but this is my favorite product of all.
Ooh, that's more Annie Boyer's type of stuff. That looks like mealworms.
Yeah, these are, and I like it. Since I first tried, before I was like, oh, come on. I was feeding the birds, the baby birds I was raising up. I was feeding the birds with this stuff. But, you know, they ate it like this is the best food ever. So when I saw it with chili, I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. And actually, it's tasty. It's nothing bad with it. So if you can turn off that it's a worm, it's a good snack. But this one says it's like 300,000 Scoville heat in it. Can't wait to try it, but this one goes first for TikTok, and I'm gonna save a part for I think next Wacky Wednesday. I will be already done with the video and I can show it. So yeah, this one definitely comes next week. This is a funky stuff, but the name is it's funny. So.
Well, you know how I don't really like being on camera very much, and I'll find any possible excuse to do a runner and to get myself out of here. Yeah. Well, I've found an excuse to get myself out of here, and I'm going to do a runner. So
okay, but then come back because you said you have some question of the Czech stories. I'm gonna try the beans now.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in a guest. So I'm going to do a runner so you can fill the screen.
Oh, perfect. Hey!
Hi!
Good to see. Oh, the lovely cat. It's a big one.
Yes, this is my Samson. He's decided to hang out today.
Good. Where is my cat? None of it is here. No worries. I'm gonna try the beans you sent me. I'm so curious.
Oh, cool. Yeah, those I have not had them either. So.
Oh, really?
Oh, they are. No, I actually got sent. It's hard for me to talk because I just did tincture and my mouth is still on
saw it. Yeah, your tongue is numb, all right?
Yeah, my tongue and my lower lip. But they were sent to me by somebody, and I decided to like pay it forward and send them on. So I love edamame though.
I'm really happy because I love this kind of stuff. So you sent it to the perfect place.
Good.
Unfortunately, I fear most the pecky smell than the bean smell.
Yes.
Okay, I can't tell you like what it smells. So
I see what you're saying. Go on.
This is interesting. It doesn't have much taste, so it's not a strong taste. It's definitely healthy because it's beans. Beans are healthy. I like beans.
Right.
It makes me really manly when I fart. Just kidding. This one is good actually. It doesn't have to be strong taste. This is good. I'm gonna finish it tonight. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I like edamame, so I thought those would be good. I've had dried beans, the dried edamame beans, but did those have sriracha on them? Was it?
It says it has sriracha on it, but I don't really fear. It's more the bean taste.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And It's not spicy. I can, if I wouldn't know it's with sriracha, I wouldn't tell. Okay,
Right.
like this, I know it's on it. I can say it's on it, but just because I know it.
Gotcha.
Does it make sense?
Yes, it does. Yeah, it's like you can taste it because you were told it was there.
Yeah. No, I took more for one bite. Yeah, not much sriracha, but it's a tasty one. I'm gonna finish tonight. No problem.
Awesome.
I like it. Thanks a lot.
You're so welcome. I told myself that I was gonna finish this jogger today, so that's what I'm working on.
Oh, you have a drager in your mouth.
I do. It's a jogger.
You're like, oh, I see, like, yeah, you have a lollipop. It's like maybe it's good for the heat and you like it. But it's like,
No.
of course, your mouth is half numb if you have a drager in your mouth after the tincture. You had the tincture, right?
No, it's the tincture that still hurts. I just put this back in. The jogger feels mild compared to that tincture. It actually feels like it's helping, or maybe I'm just so numb at this point right now that I can't feel this.
Either way, it sounds good.
Yeah, it is good.
You traveled to Chicago this no, Dallas. Where was that was a happening somewhere in the weekend. You were there?
So Dallas, the belt match is happening on the 28th. I think it's the 28th or the 21st, and I'm so mad because I was planning on being at it maybe like 3 months ago, and there's just no way we could make it happen and stay long enough. We had to go for my brother's wedding,
Okay.
and it's just bad timing, and it's sad because I would have liked to have competed in the Dallas belt match, but
Okay.
yeah, it just didn't work out. So I'm gonna miss that one by the skin of my teeth, and I'm just hoping that maybe excuse me, maybe there'll be one more belt match this year that I can get in on, but we'll see about that. I haven't heard of any others being announced yet.
We never know.
Yeah,
Fingers
never
crossed.
know.
All fingers crossed.
Yes,
I'm with
I
you.
appreciate it.
Yeah, I love the beans. This is really good.
Good, that's awesome.
Did
you say, are you gonna do any tincture?
Yeah, because I have this lemon tincture. It's like only one bottle.
Okay.
Leszek made it, and I'm not really sure. In one day I have to compare with the Wampus cat that you sent me, because this one is really a good quality tincture. I love it because it's not that super bad taste that like many tincture has. It's kind of sweet. I don't know how, but it's kind of sweet, and it has a really, really good burn after. It's like it's hot. I love it. This is the tincture I like to have. Sometimes I'm just drop few drops. I just put few drops on my tongue. It makes it numb. It just burn even few drops. So good. Yeah, and of course, sometimes go for a tincture. You see, it's already going.
Yeah,
I'm using it. And I got this one. So I don't know. I can't compare it to this one yet. But this one is super hot as well, and it has extra lemon taste in it because it's made with lemon tincture. Two different kind put together. The old one was filled with lemon as well. So it has just so good taste because it's sweet lemon with all the burn.
Yes.
This is epic. And also, finally, I have my tinctures that I got from Simon, because I got these tinctures once and then I forgot all in Italy. So Leszek, who brought me from England to Italy, picked up again in Italy and brought me to Prague to have my tinctures again. These are like none of it as hot as the other two I already had, but okay. This one actually is probably I finished it, or this is it's it says something pire. I don't know. This one is from Charlie, maybe. Yeah, that's one is your, yeah. But this one actually is more like the black. How you call this? It's like more just like capsaicin on the bottom. But probably I used it already in Italy. Then I have this Dandelion Burdock. I don't know what's this gonna give, but we'll see. It's actually at least it's a big butter. Yeah, it says Spira. Okay, good. And then I have something in this one too, which I'm pretty sure is not the original one, because the original one isn't spicy. This one is something with cherry, but the other word is, I can't read it anymore. It's not really there. And it looks like more like a bit oily. It's interesting. But anyway, I have this super nice color, light color one. And I have 3 more. I lost one in Prague because my friend stole it from me. He was just so happy that he could put tincture in everything that he take it.
Yeah, that's a lot of different tinctures you got there. That's cool.
Yeah. I have something more. This big one, cherry James. Okay, it's from James Carrots. All right, it's with the cherry.
Yeah, that sounds great.
And this one is, I don't think it says potato or tomato either. Something with basil. You know how to say it?
Oh, basil. Yeah.
Basil. All right. So something with basil, if I'm correct. I'm not really sure this one. If anybody knows who made this one and what should I expect from this, please let me know, because it looks really interesting as well. And oh wait, this one says 9 million. I have something like this, and it says which side? It says 9 million. Tomato and basil. Yeah, okay, I was correct. It's tomato and basil. All right. Is it oil based, or I mean these ones? Because it just look, or it's alcohol and it has tomato, and that's just extract. All right. Oh, this one is just extract. Oh, this is crazy. I have 9 million extract.
Oh man.
I can't even take off the. Oh. So I have something in it, but it's already molding. Oh my. Why I smell twice?
Oh man. Hey, Rike, I just realized it's almost 2:30 where I am here, and I have to go.
AM?
No, like
PM.
I have to leave the house. It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Afternoon, all right.
Yeah, so I will see you guys soon, but I gotta peace out.
All right, thanks for coming.
All right, bye you guys. See
Bye.
Great to see ya.
See ya.
So I got 9 million extract from okay. That's just extract law. That's good, but whose extract is it?
It looks like one of Dan Reed's concoctions, apart from it looks too dark. So it could be wrong. It just looks like one of the labels of something that I've had before.
All right. Dave says try balsamic vinegar. Which one is it? This one is something the cherry. This one is the tomato stuff. I can imagine this one is the original of this one. It had balsamic vinegar in it. Hey, Steven.
I believe the original of that was an oil-based tint rather than alcohol.
Which one?
The one that is in that hand there, yeah.
This one?
Yeah. I could be wrong. It looks like the one that came
this
with
one
some
was
cap
part
on
of the, like this bottle. I have it. This was part of the cap gun challenge.
Yeah, it was an oil-based tint, if I remember.
But this wasn't the thing. It had no heat at all. It was more just vinegar, balsamic vinegar.
Oh, that was it. It was a vinegar-based one, rather than.
Yeah. And Leszek says as well. Original was just balsamic vinegar, no heat.
That was
So I don't know. Is I don't know who sent me this one. So is the same or is it mixed up with something or it's totally different? Just the same bottle.
Sniff the bottle.
I don't feel much. Can't say. But anyway, I want to try this the tomato basil one. This sounds interesting.
It's unusual for a tink. Tomato and basil.
Yeah, but like also the color is unusual for things. It's really light yellow.
I can hear Adele's.
This one is great on salad. Oh, it's good because I eat salad every morning and I was missing something good spicy for my salad. Let me try. I go for a little bit because if it's really good for the salad, then I have to keep it for my salad.
A little bit added into your vinaigrette and chucked over your salad. Sounds all right. If it actually tastes of tomato and basil.
In the first hand, it was more sweet, and then it started to come the tomato basil taste. It's really a roller coaster. You have different tastes coming and going, coming and going. It's mild. I mean, okay, I tried the little one. It's mild, but this will go for my salad for sure.
So you actually tasted tomato?
Oh, yeah, before.
I mean, you actually tasted tomato in that.
Dave says it's great on salad. I will definitely go with this one on my salad next morning or after tomorrow, because probably tomorrow I won't even eat the breakfast at home. I have to go away so early. I won't be even hungry. This one is nice. But anyway, thanks a lot for everything. It's just I'm super happy that I have so many tinctures and I can use whenever and whatever I want. But this one is this 9 million. I don't even know like what to use it for.
Carefully, 1 or 2 drops in food when cooking.
I'm not really sure this gonna go, and I can't even drop it because it's how you call it? It's this black. It's not coming out just like this. So
sticky goo.
Yeah, it's super sticky. But anyway, I know I can make some good stuff because this one mixed up with any tincture and it's just gonna be like crazy hot. I mean, not the whole bottle, of course. But good to have something like this at home as well. This is awesome. So thanks again, guys. I will do some more tincture, I think, soon. But let's go for the Czech story.
Yeah, the one question I'm wanting to know.
Okay, you want to ask first, or you want me to say my story and then
you go in with your story?
Okay, I go with my story. So first, that was the proper Czech, the regular competition. 20 people on stage. You can drink water and you can eat bread during the competition. Nothing else. If you touch the milk, then you are out. Also, there's like 20 competitors. This competition, like every year when we go there and after SM, this is like one of the craziest competition I've ever seen. 25 rounds. It's set up to 25 rounds. Normally they bring you like many kind of foods and sauces and extracts and whatever you can imagine spicy, and it's coming in combinations. This year there were less food, more sauces, no extract, I think. I don't remember any extra, but probably there was some extract as well. Sauces, lot of peppers, some chocolate. Second round was chocolate filled with Reaper and stuff like this. The rounds were going, people were just staying, and then after a while, like they started, okay, like one guy was giving up quite early, but I didn't even expect it much from him. It's not because I'm feeling he looked bad or anything, but he came on stage like he's doing it for a bet because he lost a bet or doing it for a joke. So I was like, okay, he's gonna be the first one, and he was the first one. But anyway, he tried. It was good effort anyway. And Lord, what sort of chili complex you drink and eat bread? Yeah, but it's still a really, really tough one.
Now, I like the idea where you get that water and the bread put in front of you. We all know water just doesn't work; it makes it worse. So if
It
if
just
you
helps
do
you
want
to swish it down.
yeah, but if you do want to take that drink of water, by all means, if you're daft enough, go for it because it's just going to light your mouth up all over the place. But I like the idea of the bread being there because sometimes bread does help a little bit. But then it's going to fill you up, so you can't handle so many chilies anyway. So
yeah, it's like you really have to be careful at what you take, what you touch.
Yeah.
That was one round where you could choose. That was like a half a liter beer on the table. And you could choose that you go for the, I think it was like a spoonful of Reaper sauce or a half a liter chili beer.
That's
Some
unfair.
people, yeah,
That's just going to end up either way around. You can't win because the beer lights your mouth up as well, and it spreads it all around and swishes it in.
you see, and some people just drank the whole beer. I have two in the fridge. I have to try. So it was crazy. And then like over 10 rounds, when people were like having all the crazy stuff that you can imagine a chili comp, there was still more than half of the people sitting there around like the 10th round and keep going. But probably some of you saw the live. And in the end, like, I don't know from which round, but they were like bringing every round 2-3 peppers, and you had 1 minute to finish the peppers, or 1 minute each pepper. Then they were like 1 minute for the peppers you have. And then next round, same. You got some peppers, you have only 1 minute to finish it. So there was like speed rounds after speed rounds after speed rounds. And in the end, I was like only Anna and one, I don't know, I think a local guy, I don't know him, but I saw him an earlier competition, and it was just like an epic battle. That was so crazy. And then was my turn. This competition is every year there. Every year, only 3 people can attend the competition. Every year they had like a speed eating something. I'm not really sure what was the previous year's rules. I think they changed for this year because they said it's always finished in 2 minutes, and this year only for me was like 5. If you could go on, it would be way longer. So they told us that it's our turn, so we went there. I was the only one who brought a swimsuit. I had my short. The other 2 guys, they were just in their underwear. I don't know why. Probably it was my fault, or maybe this was my superpower. I don't know. So one guy was already like, when they told in Czech that we can get into the water, one guy was already jumping. It was like, what's wrong with you, man? The other guy started going. I was like, okay, so we should go. Okay, I was climbing into the water. It was cold, man. It was like this cold, super cold.
This cold.
Yes, like it was only this. Nothing like this. That was only this much.
That cold.
Yeah. And when I got into the water, my shoulder stayed out because I was like freezing, and I just stayed there, and I was like freezing. My friends were laughing at me because I was shaking so much. They said, if you throw in some clothes and the tide pod, I was washing everything. I was like this all the time. The rules were 2 minutes acclimatization, so you had to sit 2 minutes in the water doing nothing, just wait for the first pepper. And I was like 2 minutes sitting there. My longest time in the super cold water was like 1 minute, and now it's like 2 minutes before the first pepper. So I was like, and before the competition, somehow I wasn't nervous like I used to be. I went there that for me this is more of a joke, or like I'm trying to push my limits, but I'm not expecting anything from myself. I just want to be there. I want to try it because it's so extreme. It's something specially for me. And the first 2 minutes went really good. I was shaking a lot. Okay, no, I was in the shoulder part. So my shoulder, it was only a little bit, but my shoulder wasn't underwater. And I started to feel okay with the cold water. And then Daniel just told me, Palito just told me that like, I really have to be underwater. Only my head and my hands can be out of the water. I was like, oh my. Okay, so push down myself. So my shoulder went underwater, shaking again like crazy. It felt really bad. It was like cold again, like my whole body was cold again. I was waiting. Then they were bringing the first peppers, huge habanero peppers. I think it was like yellow habanero. So like around 350,000 they said. I mean, they said it's around 500,000, but I don't think a yellow habanero can go up to 500. So I think it was lower. They just wasn't sure, or maybe they were right. I don't know. The rule were after the 2 minutes, you got the pepper. You have 1 minute to finish the pepper. Then comes the next pepper. You have 5 rounds. Every pepper only 1 minute. And after the 5 rounds, if you are still there, there is a death race. So I was sitting there. I was really afraid. The pepper were huge. I'm a really slow eater. I was afraid of the heat. I was already freezing. So I got an idea. I bite off the half of the pepper to see how the taste, how the heat is. If everything okay, I go for the full pepper, chew it as fast as I can. Daniel luckily was telling the time in every 10, 15 seconds. So I know when I had to start to swallow it down to finish it. I got the first half bite. I was like, okay, no problem. It tastes good. There's like no problem. Go for the full pepper. Started to chew like crazy. It was like chewing. The taste is okay. No heat. That's gonna be interesting, but there is no heat, so probably soon it's gonna come and gonna hit me out. But it's just a habanero, so I should be okay. But I was waiting for the heat. 1 minute passed, no heat, nothing. They were bringing the second pepper, which was Scotch Bonnet Rain Reaper. They said it should be around 1 million, which sounds correct, I guess. I couldn't find this pepper on the internet, so I don't know which kind of combination is this one, the Scotch Bonnet Rain Reaper. But they said it's a good one. It was a yellow one. So I had the same technique. I was like biting off the half. Let's see the taste. Let's see the heat. And then I go for the full one, try to finish it in 1 minute. During this time when we got the second pepper, I'm not really sure when. I can't remember. But the first guy were out. Everybody told me that he felt too cold and he couldn't stand the water.
Yeah, the cold got to him. We could see that straight away.
All right. So you saw it. I was so focused. I had no idea what's happening around me, except that Eden, he was shouting to my face that like what's happening around, but I was like trying to close it out, not believing anything that he says because he was so optimistic. He told me that like from the moment that the first guy was out that I won, and I was like, no, come on, this is not like this. I'm not here to win. I'm just like I'm enjoying the pepper now. So first half bite, everything okay. Second half. I chewing the pepper, the taste was okay, and it wasn't really hot either. But finally, I started to feel some heat. Not much, but I that moment I knew, okay, this is a spicy competition, so at least it's coming now. I was really surprised that I'm handling so well because of the cold water. The other guy on my right, he started to suffer. His eyes were in blood, and he was like. They told me he was watching me. He was drinking from the water that he was sitting in, which had some garbage already inside because some stupid idiot put the paper towel in it. So like he was suffering so bad that he drank from the water that he was sitting in. But I was like, okay, I saw people like the Italian guy from the European Championship. What was his name? Carmelo Francavilla. He was like suffering, but he was going till the end. So I was like, okay, he's suffering, but probably this is his technique. So he's going to suffer himself till the end. Many people do this. And just finished the second pepper on time. I was already done. I felt really good. I was like, any pepper can come to me now. I'm so confident. And then they brought the third pepper. It was an amnesia pepper. I read it on the internet because they said it should be close to 2 million. Everything I found on the internet, everybody said it's everybody who tried it. They say it's hotter than Reaper, but nobody measured. So unofficially, it's between 1.5 million and 2 million, 1.5 to 2 million. So it's a super hot pepper. And I was surprised after they told me this, but then I realized, like, okay, this is a fast competition. We're sitting in an ice cold water, which is not really healthy to sit long enough if you're not used to it. So the pepper is going up really quick. going for the crazy hot ones, and then the speed race if it's still necessary. So we got the amnesia one, which was a choco pepper. I'm afraid of the choco peppers because of the taste. Same technique again. I buy the half. I was like, okay, no problem with the taste, so I can go for the full one. I see the other guy, he got the first half bite as well, and then he just gave up. And I was already chewing the full one. And this time, like, people started to celebrate that I won. And I was sitting there, sitting in the water, and I was like, this is not even getting close to my limit. So I'm gonna finish this pepper, and I'm gonna start to celebrate when I finish this round properly to show that I am this stuff. I'm like, it was a show off. Okay, I can't say anything. That was a show off. But when I was sitting there, it was the only thing in my mind. I started this pepper. Okay, he gave it up. I'm not gonna spit it out. I wanna finish it. I wanna see my limit. I came there to see my limit, so I'm gonna push it. People started to celebrate, and I was just like, wait. And this is the moment why my friends told me that, like, I was, my nose was a bit high, because the whole crowd started to celebrate. I was like, come on, not yet, wait. And I was like eating. And when I finished it, I showed my empty mouth. They said everything is good. And I started to celebrate like crazy, screaming and shouting. And I was like, so happy. I was like goosebumps all the time. I'm telling the story. And then I had like 13 Hungarian friends in front of me. 11 of my friends came with me to cheer me at the competition. So like 12 of us went to the competition, and there was Eden and his girlfriend. I didn't know they are coming. He didn't tell me before. So with them, 13 friends, Hungarian friends standing there. That was the Polish group. That was the streams. That was a full crowd. The Czech friends. It's like so many friends around. I was like celebrating seriously, like the biggest, I don't know what happened in my life. Biggest achievement. It was like unbelievably good feeling. There were like 3 competitions, and I was one of the winners. I never expected to win anything. And it made me like, I should do more chili eating competitions, but actually no. I'm gonna join the next chili eating competition when I see again something extreme, or if I have to travel far enough. Like if I have to travel out of Europe to do a chili competition, definitely I will say yes if they pay my ticket to represent Hungary. Or if they call me for some extreme chili eating competition again, which is not just chili eating, that I have to
chili silly, we call it.
Yeah, chili silly something. If that's gonna happen, I wanna join and I wanna try myself. But for now, this was the craziest one. Here is my trophy, by the way. I have to show. I'm just so proud. You have no idea how proud I am, especially after what happened in the European Championship. So it looks really nice.
I was sat watching that ice bath chili competition, and I watch a lot of competitions, and you get used to cheering for them. That was one of the ones that gave me most amusement that I've had in about 2 years. And there was only 3 competitors in there, but my little brain was sat thinking, imagine 5 of them side by side, and they all got to go. And then I was sat thinking, Sweden, chuck them all into the sea. You know what I mean? Let's freeze them and give them super up. And my little brain just went running over all over the place. It was like, yeah,
it needs. Also, we should try maybe in sauna. I don't know.
Oh, I'm not too sure about in a sauna. That just sounds like brutal punishment.
Yeah, definitely. It sounds like. But maybe it's good for the YouTube video. Whatever. Anyway.
Yeah, it would probably be really good for a YouTube video, but I think you're not going to get more than 3 in that one neither, though.
I don't think I'm going to need that much. I think it's enough if I get there with 1 pepper to finish it. When I'm already sweating. So like I have to wait first few minutes until my body gets really warm and sweaty. So when I feel like I'm in the sauna, and then go for 1 pepper, finish it. So like wait 5 minutes, eat the pepper, try to wait another 5 minutes until it really reach the peak of the heat, or at maybe it starts to calm down already. So when I feel like it's done, I could stay if I could handle longer the sauna. Yeah, thanks for the idea.
Well, you know I'll watch it.
Yeah, especially because now I have English subtitles for every video. If you didn't see my new videos on YouTube, go for it because you can understand. It has every language though. And I saw Mini here. Wait, I got so many new unicorns, Mini. Look at this one. This is one of my new one. But here's another one as well. I get so many unicorns. Everybody buying me unicorns or making me unicorns nowadays. I love people. I mean, I love people who brings me unicorns. Just kidding. I don't even love them.
Quick way to Rike's heart, send him a unicorn.
Sorry?
A quick way to Rike's heart is just send him a unicorn.
Yeah, exactly. So please tell me what's the question?
My question was, right, years ago when I was young and I could handle stupid stuff, there's a thing called the Boxing Day dip. And in the UK, on Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas Day,
okay,
idiots get into the sea and you stay in the sea for as long as you can while it's freezing cold and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
When you do that, I did it for a couple of years in a row, and you used to get these pins and needles and tingles because of the cold. Yeah. To the point of where your breathing used to become quite difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Sometimes when you eat super hot chili, you also get these similar feeling of pins and needles and tingles, and your breathing speeds up rather than the shallower, quick ones. To go through them both at the same time, does it just hyphenate the tingles, or does it make the breathing twice as hard?
Actually, the interesting part was when I was shaking and feeling all this needles, tingles stuff, having problem with breathing, I got the first pepper. I stopped shaking. It just made it comfortable. I could breathe again normally. I could sit there without any difficulties. When the pepper was down, it started to come back again. My mind was so twisted. I had no idea like where to focus. In the end, when I was eating the pepper, in the end, I was like no focus to anywhere. So it's just, I don't know, it got better, or I just remember like it got better by the peppers. But luckily my body was focusing on the cold water, so that made it easy with the chilies. But
I noticed the first bloke, the very first person,
yeah,
the cold got to him. It wiped him out long before the chili heat did.
Yeah.
You could see that straight away. He literally just had to get out because he couldn't handle that cold. But the second bloke, the other bloke that was left,
oh, no, right, yeah,
he did want to try and push the chili. You could even see him look across to you as if to say, "How are you handling these?"
Yeah.
I didn't see the bit where he was drinking the water. I wish I had that. I'm going to have to watch it back because that's classic.
Probably he is used to the cold water.
Yes, he was definitely one of the ones that was used to the cold water. But the look on him was more a case of, how are you handling the heat of these chilies? It was like,
I think it's because I'm not used to the cold water. My last time I attended to the cold water was in Sweden, and before that, last winter when I did the chili ice bath in the Danube. There I had the same effect. That my body was focusing on the cold water, and when I was in the water, I didn't feel the heat. I came out and it got the heat back immediately. As soon as I wasn't in the cold water, it happened here as well. As I was good with the heat in the water. I got out from the water, and the heat was just going straight up.
temperature,
And it was burning like 10 seconds later. It was burning already. It was a good burn, nothing really special. I could handle it surprisingly well. Comparing to that is like a super hot pepper. But it really didn't bother me. So in that moment, if anybody was like, here is one more pepper, eat it for, I don't know, $100, I would like, okay, go for it, no problem. And the interesting part,
whilst you were in there, It looked like you could have done another 2 or 3 rounds.
In the water, no problem. I could definitely finish the 5 round without any problem.
The curious thing is, you know, when you get back out of the water, it would have been interesting to see what would have happened had you done another 2 or 3 rounds.
Yeah, actually, yeah. It's pity it didn't happen.
It would have been interesting to just see, would you have stepped out and all of a sudden you just went, you know, temperature about 900 miles an hour, like you just burned up like, you know, when you see that Ghost Rider and you just burst into flames.
Yeah.
Stepped out of the water and just burst into flames everywhere.
Yeah, probably it could happen. Yeah, the interesting part was I had these 3 peppers, so like a mild one, a hot one, and a super hot one, and I had nothing in my stomach after. Nothing. I didn't even go to the toilet the day after. Like that much nothing happened after 3 peppers. And then I ate Leszek's xenomorph, and I had problems. I don't know what's the difference, but I was really, really surprised because I was prepared for like suffering, having problem in the party and everything. Seriously, nothing. That was really good. So I'm really happy and proud, and I can't wait to see the next crazy like extreme competition, because definitely that's gonna be where I will shine again.
Definitely want to see another one of those ice bucket ones. We need 5 competitors to get into those ice buckets and actually have a crack at that. That is fun.
Yeah, it was. If it's gonna happen in UK, that's the time when I'm traveling again for sure.
That'd be winter then, wouldn't it? 'Cause it's the only time we get.
Come on, it's like in summer you can, because like, or like autumn festival, because here it was the same. Okay, the weather wasn't really warm, but you know they were throwing like few kilos of ice in the water, which was already cold. So, and also they told me when I was getting out of the water, still was ice in it. So it was like really cold water when the competition happened. But it's all about how many ice you use.
Yeah, there is an actual scientific balance of ice and water. If you just put a big bucket full of ice and then put somebody in it, it's not actually as cold as what if you put a bucket of water and add ice to it. I don't know why, but for some strange reason, getting that ice to water ratio and then putting somebody in it drops their body temperature faster.
All right.
Probably because with a big area of just ice, I suppose there's little air pockets between it, which acts as an insulator. Not sure, but you don't get that with the water. The water just makes it instantly chilly.
That's good. It's Leszek's. So the letters.
I think we've got our first volunteer. Charlie says there's not a chance he'd do it in winter, but maybe on a hot summer's day. Right?
You
so
see, it's good. Just we need enough ice, and we can do it in the summertime. Yeah. That would be epic. Going against Charlie.
Charlie in an ice bath. Yeah, there's a competition for you, dude.
We can go for it, man.
What's that about?
That's Leszek's tincture.
What flavors came through there?
This one is with the lemon. Strong lemon taste.
Strong lemon taste, so it tries to make your mouth water at the same time.
It's already full. That's like, it's going like crazy. But yeah, it's a really good one. And it started to burn. This is my last burn today. Today I didn't eat any fresh pepper because tomorrow I'm gonna make a video with Udon. We're gonna eat a fresh pod filled up with one of the tincture.
A pod gusher.
Yeah. We're gonna eat a really good chili hamburger, and yeah, and then we go for the tincture pod. Just to have a really good burn together. It's gonna be fun. And it started to burn my tongue like crazy. Oh, that's a good one. I like it a lot. I'm so happy I have so much tinctures nowadays. Especially that I have one for my salad. This is brilliant. I
I've
feel
never
like
seen a
it's Christmas
tomato and
again.
basil tincture before. They usually aim towards sweets and
Yeah, me neither, but it's epic. It's perfect idea. I'm just happy. Oh wow, that's burning. That's a good one. There's only a few drops. A few drops is enough to have a really good tongue burn. No crystals in it. It's only peppers. Used some tinctures from last year. That's it. It's so
the
good.
best thing about a tomato and basil tincture, you can pretty much add it to most foods because it's not going to add any sweetness. It's not going to add any fake flavors. So you could couple of drops in anything you're cooking, like your bolognese, your chili con carnes.
Yeah.
Just punch the heat up when you've messed up.
Yep. It's good for a lot of things. So I'm gonna try. I will play with it because it's a good idea. I'm still not sure who made it. That was a good idea. And thanks a lot for sending me. Anyway, we have no more guests. I said all my stories. You had your questions. If you have more, just tell me. I showed everything I wanted to. I prepared. I was talking only alone 1 hour without guests. Sorry. I hope
Well,
it
apart from
wasn't
Alexandria, Alexandria showed up.
Oh yeah. We had a little chat with her. Thanks, Alexandria, for coming. That was nice. She was here for a short time, unfortunately, but at least she joined a little bit.
She always says she'll pop in when she can.
Yeah, I told her also in her live that if she feels like, just come because we're gonna start now. And yeah, I have some ideas for the near future, but also near future I will travel to Spain to the hair contest. And
Stu's going there, so you'll get to see Stu too.
Finally we're gonna meet. Yeah, exactly.
Nice
I definitely want to travel there. I still have no idea how I'm gonna travel there because I have no money for plane tickets. So maybe it's another hitchhiking trip to Spain.
If you're going to hitchhike it this time around, please document your hitchhiking as you do it.
I did it last time as well, but wasn't enough video for a good YouTube video. Actually, it's out for the channel members. I can show you that video, but I think it has no subtitles, unfortunately. Well, whatever. I will do some live in Nuke while I'm hitchhiking, and then you can see everything what's happening there. You
might not hitchhike it.
I was documenting on Instagram. I have a lot of photos and stories there, but it's also Hungarian, so yeah, whatever. So I'm definitely going to Spain, but probably I will stay in Spain for 1 or 2 weeks. I have to be back on the 17th for sure. So I have maximum 2 weeks to stay in Spain, but maybe I will because I can make videos there as well, and I can live without money. So why not? Having fun around, traveling a little bit, visiting the old places where I was living, the cave and everything. Yeah, if anybody's surprised, I lived in a cave in Spain for a while. I was a caveman. A proper cave on the side of the mountain. There was a hole in the mountain, so it was a cave. I was living there for a while. Yeah, I have some stupid stories. It was right after when I was homeless. That was the time when I didn't count really myself as a homeless because I had a place to go on the roof every night.
I understand this one.
Yeah, I know, you know. So yeah, I just want to visit some places again if I have a time. Back to the roots where I started my adulthood journey. So yeah, but anyway, too much talking. I say goodbye for everybody.
Well, I'll say goodbye, and I'll just do a runner, and you can just do the outro.
All right. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming, listening my stories, and seeing all my stuff I collected. See you next Wednesday, because next Wednesday, 100% sure I have to be here. If not, it means something really bad happened because I'm working on Tuesday and Thursday, which means my Wednesday is free and I'm home. So see you next week, Wednesday. Enjoy, have fun, take some chilies, and yeah, see you next time. Bye-bye.